What is going on, beautiful folks? Lee Hammock, your favorite self-aware narcissist, here with another episode of A Narcissist Explains. Today, we're talking about why no one gets angrier than a guilty narcissist. Like, why do narcissistic people always just lose their damn minds when you accuse them something that they have actually done? Like, literally, no one gets angrier than a narcissist or a toxic person that is guilty. Guilty. Guilty as charged. Shout out to Dewey Cox. But seriously, y'all, I know a lot of people can resonate with this, right? I know a lot of people can understand exactly where I'm coming from when it comes to dealing with toxic narcissistic people. Because you get it, right? Like, narcissistic people always, not every single narcissist is the same, right? Narcissistic people are not always going to be the same. But they want to be covert. They want to get away with stuff. They don't want people to know what they're actually doing. They want to keep it behind the scenes. And they want, even with you, like even the stuff that they're doing behind the scenes, they don't even want you to know. Like if you're cheating on them or hiding money or whatever it is, right? And you find out and you present the evidence, like you have actual physical proof of what you're accusing them of, they lose their damn minds. Why do narcissists get so mad when you accuse them? Because they're guilty. Most of them have done exactly what they are being accused of. So on the off chance, right? Could there be a narcissist that's just angry that you're accusing them of something over and over again that they haven't done? Yes, that is possible. But most times they've done it, especially if you have proof. They'll get mad at the proof. They'll get mad at the method that was used to procure the proof. How did you find out? Who told you this? How did we get to this point? Why are you going to my phone? Why are you talking to people? Why are you talking to people about our relationship? Why are you emailing my friends? Why you hire a private investigator? You hired a private investigator to catch me cheating on you? Wow. Why don't you trust me? You could have just asked. I told you. Do y'all believe that? Seriously. Is that something that you actually believe right there? That this person, this narcissistic person, out of nowhere would have told you exactly what they were doing if you'd have just asked nicely? Why do they focus on your, like, one thing narcissists do when you accuse them of something that they have actually done, they'll focus on your tone. They like to try to distract you. Look over here, look over here, look over here. They'll try to distract you. They'll try to focus on your tone. Why are you saying it like that? Yeah, I know I might have done something wrong, but why are you talking to me like that? Like, you got to raise your voice. You got to be snarky and smart or whatever. Yeah, you might get your little proof or whatever, but you don't have to talk to me like that. Nobody talks to me like that. Nobody talks to me like that. You ain't even said nothing to them. Like, you haven't said anything out the way to them. They're just angry because they got busted. They're just upset because they got caught. They're just pissed off because you're holding them accountable, right? Like, literally, y'all, I think a lot of y'all have experienced this. If you experienced this phenomenon where they're yelling and screaming and cussing at you because you found them out, because you're trying to hold them accountable, because you accused them of something that you either knew in the moment they had done or you found out later. How many of y'all drop a flame emoji in the comment section if this has happened to you before? Because there's so many people that I do one-on-ones with. I do my coaching, my courses and stuff right here, right? There's so many people that I've spoken with that have had this phenomenon happen. Like Lee, I literally just brought this up about my partner. I told him, hey, look, I thought you said you and your ex didn't talk anymore. Don't talk anymore. We don't. Why? Well, I saw this picture on Instagram and y'all are literally on a bus together. What? Why are you stalking me on Instagram? Why are you asking these types of questions? Why can't you just trust me? Why do you have to be so insecure? Some of them, y'all, and I know, it could be a possible trigger one. And some of them will absolutely start putting their hands on you because you caught them. Because you're actually accusing them of something that they have actually done. Some of them will absolutely put their hands on you and try to hurt you or do harm, bring harm to you because you've discovered them, because you're calling them out. That's horrible, y'all. Think about how horrible that is right there to experience that right there. to discover your partner doing you wrong in some way, shape, or form, right? Hiding money, fake bank account, cheating, lying, stealing, whatever it is, right? And then you ask them about it. Boom, got them. They lose their damn minds. It's just a horrible thing to deal with, y'all. And like the crazy thing about it is, one way that you can tell a narcissist is guilty a lot of times, a narcissistic person, toxic person, whatever, y'all, is that the reaction is bigger than the accusation or the observation. Like if you get an over the top reaction to an accusation, or you ask a simple question and they start losing their damn minds, like you never seen, like you like, what the hell is wrong with you? I just asked you a simple question. You're threatening to beat me? What the hell is wrong with you? And they're losing their mind. They're cussing, they're throwing stuff. They're just losing their minds on you, right? Punching holes in the wall, threatening to harm themselves, saying they're going to call the cops on you, whatever it is, right? They're losing their damn minds. Like that's a way that you can tell about guilt. They'll start crying, screaming, threatening to harm themselves, threatening to harm you. Like there's so many people that are dealing with this type of stuff, and they will continuously deal with it because you're trying to heal. You're trying to move forward. You're trying to grow. You're trying to thrive in this. You're trying to thrive in this world, and they're making it extremely difficult on you. Like they don't want to. Yo, narcissistic people do not want to see you thrive. Just say it like that. They're rarely ever any. Now this narcissist right here, I want to see y'all win. You know what I mean? That's all I'm about. I know people just like, well, you get supply from your channel and rah, 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 rah. You get validated from your channel. I get validated when I help people. Does that bother y'all? The helpful narcissist, like he helps so many people and he's happy that he's helping people. It validates him that he's helping people heal, grow, go to therapy, get out of toxic relationships. He's helping people do this, helping people do that. Why did that piss y'all off so much? Like I ain't going on a rant. It's not rant worthy. It's just an interesting observation. I know narcissistic people have damaged you in your life and have hurt you and whatnot. I understand that. Like I get it, but not this one, right? Unless you know me in real life and I've done something to you. Talk to me. Talk to me. We can set up a chat. Speaking of setting up chats, my podcast is releasing soon, y'all. I'm about to get the form together to apply to be on the podcast or whatever. Send your story in. I would love to do it here in my office in North Carolina, but I'm taking virtual appointments as well. Tell your story, share your mental health experiences, therapists, psychologists, whatever. I'm doing that as well. But yeah, I'm super excited about the podcast and whatnot, y'all. That's going to be amazing. But yes, like guilty narcissistic people lose their damn mind, y'all. It's a temperature check. That's really, really what it is. So this is why I tell people, y'all, because no one gets angrier than a guilty narcissist, you have to be careful accusing them of stuff, right? And this is why I tell people that you don't need a confession from a narcissist. If you already know, if you already have proof, if you already know what they've done wrong, you don't need them to confess to it. Because when you ask for a confession, when you present this proof or evidence, they can absolutely lose their minds and crash out on you. They can absolutely lose their minds and try to hurt you or harm you. They can absolutely do this type of stuff to you, to try to ruin your life and make your life harder. They can absolutely do this type of stuff. And some of them will absolutely crash out and try to take your life. And this is the part I'd be afraid of. So some of them, like when you accuse them of something that they have actually done, they will try to take your life. They will try to send you to meet your maker just because you caught them. So be careful when you be careful with the accusations, especially if you already have proof. You don't need a confession, y'all. Even the police don't need a confession to convict you. The police, y'all, if the police don't need it, why you need what? You don't need it. I know y'all want to hear it. You want to hear it from the horse's mouth. You want to hear it from the horse narcissist's mouth. You want to hear them neigh. You want to hear the little narcissistic horse neigh. Did you do it? Nah. No. Nay means no. Nah. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Nay. But I'm sorry. But seriously, y'all, that is the mentality of a lot of abusive narcissists, y'all. They want to try to convince you that whatever you're doing, like when you're trying to get a confession from them, that you're somehow in the wrong, that you even accusing them of this, even when you have proof, is somehow in the wrong, right? Your accusation is worse than what I've actually done. Like, the fact that you're accusing me shows that we have trust issues that are your fault. Somehow these trust issues that are coming up right now, these trust issues that are bubbling to the surface, are somehow, some way, shape, or form your fault, and you did this. Like, you're responsible for it. You're responsible for this stuff. You're absolutely responsible for the stuff that we're going through, that is going on right now. So this is what you have to protect yourself from. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, but this is true, y'all. This is absolutely a truth. You have to protect yourself and guard yourself in these situations. Like I said, if you have proof, you don't need a confession. Just act on it. Whatever acting on it looks like for you, act on it. Tell your friends. Tell somebody. Go have a support system. Y'all know I do have my support group that I still run called the Mental Healers. You can find more information at mentalhealness.net. But get around people to understand what you've been through, so you can share your information with, so you don't have to bottle it in. Because that's why a lot of times people want to share. People want to accuse a narcissist. They want to hold them accountable, but it doesn't work. It just sometimes it absolutely puts yourself in danger. Family annihilators exist, y'all. They'll annihilate you, annihilate the kids, and then they'll annihilate themselves, just to try to avoid shame, just to try to avoid a divorce, just to try to avoid being outed. You see, that really does happen. This family annihilators absolutely do exist. So you want to protect yourself, your kids, your family, whoever, in these situations, from these horrible narcissistic people that will annihilate them and you. Let's keep it real. They will try to annihilate themselves and you. So I'm not saying all of them will get to that point. I know some people will say, well, I don't think they will do that. There's a video I'm gonna do here pretty soon, y'all, about that really realistically what happened. Dude about to get divorced, didn't want to see his girl with nobody else, took her out of here. Well, he didn't take the kids out of here. He took her out of here and then took himself out of here. Right. It literally just happened. But this happens to so many people. So protect yourself. Get a support group, because these angry narcissistic people, they rage out. They still, like, when you accuse me of something, even like that I have done, I see red. I see red. I get angry because I know you got me. Because you have this information on me, because you could rule my life, because you have this power on me, because now the power dynamic has shifted towards you right now, because you have this proof, like you can rule my life. I need to do something to get it back. So a lot of times the way narcissistic people get it back is by threatening to harm themselves, boohoo crying, getting angry as hell, threatening to harm you. They lose their damn minds because of it. So be careful. Y'all. I just know you have to be careful. That's one thing I will just say to you, that you absolutely have to be careful when you're trying to hold these people accountable, because no one gets angrier than somebody that has done something that you know about. Because what's going through the narcissist's mind in those moments is, you have the power, but they're also thinking about, oh, we're going to break up, or I have to move, or they're going to move, or where the kids are going to go. Is the world going to know? Am I about to be exposed? Or the people at the church going to know? My friends and family going to know? What about my money? My money's going to lose. I'm going to lose a lot of money. What's going on here? Am I going to get embarrassed? And, it's going to ruin my reputation. Am I going to get another job? I'm going to fire from my job because it's the bosses, whatever. You mean, what's going to happen in my life? All this stuff is going on in their minds. Yeah. Am I going to get exposed? How can I handle this exposure? How can I bring the temperature down on this exposure? What can I do right here in this situation? All this stuff is churning in the narcissist's mind, going around in their heads. So they're thinking about all of this stuff when you are accusing them, or when you actually present this proof, or when you just make an observation. It doesn't have to be an absolute accusation. It can be it can be that you just observe them acting weird. Hey, why you be coming home so late? Why you come home at 3 o'clock in the morning when you get up at 2? Roar! Hey, I noticed you take a shower every time you come in the house, and you shower before you leave. You shower when you come home. It's kind of weird. Roar! It's just like a clean booty. I just like my butt to be clean. Roar! But what about those scratches on your back? I fell against the wall. I got a fight with a bear on the way to work, and I had to take a shower after work because I ran to the bear, and he scratched my back because I was so strong. Roar! Anyways, y'all, thank you for tuning into another episode. I really appreciate y'all. Again, coaching, courses, everything is available at mentalhealness.net. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, y'all. We're creeping close to the 470,000. We're going to lower the goal from 500K. We're growing too slow. Anyways, y'all, I appreciate every single one of y'all. Coaching courses, everything available. As always, y'all, Mental Healness is up. I got to find my media. Mental Healness is up. Peace.
Thank you so much for making it to the end of my video. I am extremely grateful for you. Have no idea. If you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Helps reach more people. And click on the screen to watch another video or to browse through another playlist. There's also a link on the screen to check out my courses and my support groups to help you heal and understand what you've been through. Thank you so much again. I will see you in the next video.